In this video we'll show how you can embed HTML editors into your grid component for editing memo fields. So let's go ahead now and create a new web component. We'll create a grid and we'll make an updatable DBF. Of course this would work equally well against a SQL database. So we'll choose the customer table and I'll choose a few fields there, and then I'll go ahead here and choose this notes field. And now let's go and configure the notes field to be an HTML editor. So we'll choose HTML editor and we'll choose a width of 4 inches and a height of 3 inches, and then we'll specify that the default font for the text in the editor is going to be, say, 10 point, and let's go and change the font to, say, Homer. So there's our default font over there, and now we can go ahead and run the grid. But before doing that, let's actually go to properties and turn off highlight row on select, which will make it a little easier to see the text. So we'll go ahead now and run it. So you can see here is our grid. There's row 1, there's the 4 inch by 3 inch memo field, and when I click in the field, the HTML editor pops up and I can go ahead now and type. So here is some rich text, line 2 of the memo, and go here and let's go and choose a color, and let's make that bold, and then let's go to here and make that underline. Click save, and so now commit the row, and now we've basically committed this this row of data into the database. So any row that I click on is going to bring up the pop-up HTML editor and will let me add rich content to my grid. Next though, we're going to look at another option which you have for the editor when it appears in the detail view. In this case, you can see that when I click on the field, we have a pop-up editor. But in the case of the detail view, you actually have an option of an inline editor, which lets you edit the field without having to actually pop up an editor. So it's a always live editor. So let's go back now and create a new component that has a detail view in it. So we'll cancel out of this and we'll say new grid, and we'll choose an updatable a grid with an updatable detail view. Again, we'll choose the customer table, and we'll choose a few fields in the grid part, and then in the detail view part we'll choose some more fields, and we'll include the notes, and we'll go there, we'll make that an editor that is say 4 inches wide by 4 inches high. And you can see here's the option whether you want that editor to be a pop-up or not. We're not going to choose the pop-up option. So let's go ahead now and scroll down to our detail view, and you can see now here is the detail view, and the editor is live. You don't have to pop it up to start typing. So here is some more text. What I can do here, for example, is highlight that and click the clear formatting option, and that's cleared the formatting. Let's go there and change the font, say, to Courier. So we've changed the font to Courier there. Let's go there, for example, and set the background color to be green, etc. So you've basically got a nice lightweight HTML editor to create rich HTML content for your memo fields.